boys do. They stare at me while I stare at you.
Alright. So, you know, I made this FPV or whatever, and it's a fun car, well, fun truck, and Team Associates coming out with, you know, like the buggy, and they came out with the old school buggy, the SC, yeah, not to be SC, it'll be a RC28 buggy, and then they came out with the RC28 Truggy, which looks like a RC10 GT. So on towerhobbies.com, I was like, well, maybe they got one. They got one coming mid-February, and you can't find the, you know, the Truggy version yet. But I went on Team Associated, and they got both versions, except for this one. This one's not available yet. Now, I ain't did one of these vlog videos in a while, and actually, 505 RC, man, you got me to do like a little vlog back together. But anyways, I was going to Excel Drones to go pick up some motors for my tiny whoop, because I know I gotta adjust the PIDs and everything, but I was like, man, I want to go there and fly. I walked in and they have a drift course. Now it was kind of, it was big, but it was kind of small or whatever, you know. But I know drift courses aren't that big. That's what a tight courses are. I've never actually drove it on a drift course. I just took my car, built it, and drove it around in the parking lot, you know. So I'm gonna get this ready. I've swapped out the RX, the receiver box, and I've put my my gun controller, my Aces Orlando Hunter gun controller, you know, the $20 holla. And we'll put that in there, so that way I'll have quicker steering, because with the Fry Sky I'm using my thumb, and I think that's a longer throw. I was thinking about it last night, that is a longer throw for me to drift, you know, versus me just using the steering wheel, and I'll have quicker input, you know, so the car would, you know, drift quicker. So hopefully I'll be able to drive. I've never driven on tile at all. I mean, I've drove the car around on carpet a little bit, not really drifted, just kind of like did a donut, made sure everything worked, and then take it outside and walk over to the parking lot. So what I did with the receiver box that was going to the Fry Sky, the big old one that's supposed to go in like giant drones and airplanes, I hooked it up to this, and my buddy Chris actually helped me out get the lights on my controller hooked up, so now we could turn the lights on and off, and actually there's a toggle so it turns the high, there's like a high beam now, so that's pretty epic right there. So I'm gonna try and wire up more lights on the truck and everything. It's pretty cool driving around the big old giant box controller. But I do want to order Adrian one of these, so that way upstairs in the attic, when we build a little short course track, he'll be able to drive this little thing, because he loves driving this truck around. So I figured, hey, why not, for his birthday, why not get him one of these, you know. Also, I was looking at the Truggy version, and then my buddy Dan, he's got an RC10 TC4. I'm not sure if it's a .3. I'm not sure if it's a RC10 T5. I know it's not a nitro. I know it's not an 8 scale, but he's got a Truggy that he wants to sell me, because he wants to let it go, and then that'll give me an opportunity to go to dirt burners and actually get back into racing a little bit, and I'm kind of like stoked about that. But tomorrow I'm gonna pack up the kids. I've been charging up some batteries. I got some of the 1-cell LiPo batteries for the camera for the drift car, and I got some Tiny Whoop batteries charged. I'm gonna go ahead, sit here, and I'm gonna swap these motors out on the Tiny Whoop. I'm gonna go there anyways tomorrow with my Tiny Whoop, and I gotta buy blades. I know those blades are gone, so I'm gonna get the 3-prop blades for it. And then, yeah, I'm gonna try and drift this around. I'll take the GoPro, and then, you know, I'll have the video recording from the camera. I'll try and take some Windex, clean the window up. I don't know what I can do about getting that off. That was crazy glue that smeared. So that's just visible in my camera when I'm driving. I can just see all that, and it does bug me. Eventually I do want to build some styrene and build a dash in there, so you're not seeing the steering you know, stuff in there. But I think it's time to retire this BRZ body and hang it up and get a new body. Get some new rims for it too, especially if I'm gonna tackle a drift course. I want it to look good. I want like a little intercooler and stuff like that, and I want to do a way more epic paint job. As you can see, I lost one of the vents, but that all comes with the hobby. And this car is really fun. It's been the best. I don't know, I mean, it's a Tamiya. What can I say? My first hobby grade car was a Tamiya Baja Champ I ordered from Tower Hobbies. So, you know, this goes back to it. Like, you know, I let my kid drives it, and he do donuts around it, smashes in concrete and stuff, and the car still drives, you know. We got those bearings from Steve. I put the bearings in it. We were driving around, all those videos you've seen driving around, that was non-bearing, and that was on a nickel metal hydride. Right now it'll be running a 2-cell lipo. I gotta figure out how to set up the ECU on this, and there's no brushless motor in it yet. But I do want to get a brushless motor because the ECU that comes with it, or the speed controller that comes with it, ECU. The speed controller that comes with it is a brushless speed controller. So right now I'm just rocking just a cheapo Traxxas waterproof servo, and then I'm just using my 2-cell lipo that I got from out of the TRX4. So I kind of jammed that in there, and then I took it out in the parking lot a little bit, and it drove pretty good. I do want to upgrade the drive shaft eventually, but tomorrow let's check it out and see how this goes. I'm thinking about switching this plug out, this Traxxas plug out, and just going with a regular straight up just jeans, so that way I don't have all this extra wire and not an extra plug in there, you know, current resistance and stuff. So, but that's just the vlog. I'm gonna charge up the GoPro. I'll try and get this video posted. Tonight is 11:33. I might just raw do it and just upload this to you guys. Go on excel.com. Check out their website. You know, excelrc.com. They Michigan's #1 drum shop. Maybe they're gonna get in RC cars. That'd be a little epic. But I feel like they built that course just for me. I mean, you know, I did use their parts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is their camera. I did it to the, you know, yeah. So I'm going there, and I'm gonna try and drift. I'm probably just gonna break the track and have to set it back up. But yeah, we'll see. You know. All right, you guys. Peace out. Like, share, subscribe. Love you guys, and as always, see you guys in the next video.